Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Badgers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. He'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Finds his man. Wide open on the right. Bust through behind his pad. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. What a job to lay out and make the catch. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll run it with Baxter. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play fake. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for the...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Joseph on the play action. He'll get rid of it. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Right side, it's Anderson. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Sells the run, looking to pass. Pulls it in. It's Rodriguez. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Now from inside the red zone. Fires quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the draw, it's Baxter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Now on the move. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They go play action with Joseph. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Brooks. Turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Badgers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The handoff. Sweet cut there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got a man, it's Miller. Gets away from one, finds some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Throwing Joseph. They're all over him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Joseph from the gun on third down. Fires downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his man. It's Baxter. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Tells the fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Joseph. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
2nd down to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Harris. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat in 2nd down?
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Joseph. Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job.
Oh, they tricked him. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Shows him the stiff arm. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Kentucky going quickly. Handoff for Baxter. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a 1st down for this offense. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Straight ahead, it's Baxter. Swamped immediately. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away.
A little trickeration, looking to throw. And he grabs it. Got to get to the marker. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Memphis Tigers.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
And it's the Sooners, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Badgers will hustle to the line. From the gun on third down, Joseph fires left. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Joseph. Rush right in his face. Finds us back in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Again, it's Joseph. Look out! Way off target there. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Throwing Joseph. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Stepping to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. I want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Skinner. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Kentucky right back to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Joseph. On the move. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Going to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown, Badgers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Baxter again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Buying time to his right. Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the wideout. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Here comes the heat, and he never had a chance. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Joseph. Rushes on. He's on the move. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Joseph to throw for it on fourth. Under pressure. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Back open in the middle. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Again, it's Joseph. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Joseph. Right down the middle. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that is exactly the execution you want from your zone defense, man. Zone defense means eyes on the quarterback. As soon as he throws the football, eye break. Nice job breaking on the football, being physical, not allowing him to make that catch over the middle of the field.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Again, it's Joseph. Into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. The Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. Joseph looking to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talk talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Oh, pressure's coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second and long here. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Makes the catch near the 50. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's past the marker. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Throwing Joseph. Hauls it in. Breaks the tackle.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
Going to take a shot on second and short. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So,
and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Joseph on the play action. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
I Love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield. You know, usually blocking so much. Nice job with a little play action, sliding, giving the rock.
The Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pulls and fired complete. Just steamrolling the defense. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Hard running there. Just picked up 3 yards, but he did get out of bounds to try to save every precious second.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. C.J. Baxter one more time. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They'll go ahead and call a timeout here with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. After the run, now to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Joseph. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Shakes a man, and he might take off. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can...
Touchdown, Wisconsin! They strike first here in overtime.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to take off. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're looking to throw on second and short. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. First play of this drive. They're all over it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Escapes the pressure going right. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Caught on the RPO. Touchdown, Kentucky. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Quarterback changing the play. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back to pass on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catches there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Makes a catch. Touchdown, Wildcats. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Throwing Joseph. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.